It's your boy Carcino, and yes, hell had frozen over. I made a mistake. It's very rare, very out of character, very out of the mix. Everything. I made a mistake. You want to talk about mind blown? You want to talk about out of this world? Just different. One, don't make mistakes. And I don't make a lot of them. But I made a mistake. Because I'm in my quest to be happy. I thought I found the person that would balance that happiness. And I like that person so much. And I said, man, this could be the one. This could be the one that makes it. This could be the one that could break the mold. But I tried. Once I saw the signs that it wasn't, what I was seeing wasn't what was there. And I didn't want to believe it. I just wouldn't accept it. And I just like, no, I'm wrong on this one. This is it. And I'm like, you're wrong. This can work. And I kept trying to find angles and ways to make it work, and it just got worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, because I would not accept the reality of the situation. And the reality of the situation is, when someone shows you who they are, believe them. And I thought this could be something that was beneficial, that we're both going to gain from this. We can grow together and make something like a power couple. This is it. But when it's not in the cards, and you start to see that somebody's mind is very young, not that their age is young, but their mind is young. And when their mind is young, you're fearful. If you think of a young person, you fear a lot of things, because you're young and you fear what you don't know. So when someone's young-minded, no matter what age they are, they have those same responses. They're fearful of what they don't know. So they rebelled against something that's different, or something that changes the outcome or the look of something, because they don't know. And because they don't know, they're not willing to be as brave as you are. They don't see your vision. They don't see miles ahead. They're not thinking for that. They're thinking for the moment. And it's so hard to blame a person for that when that's all they know. So it's hard and difficult to deal with, because your disappointment comes in the fact that you really believe that this would work. You know, you in every aspect of the work, you're going to do everything to make sure it does work, and that person is going to benefit more than you ever would. You're going to be on top of things, and you're going to be the one to make the difference. You're going to be the one to change the outcome of what the reality is. Now, others have made notions, inclinations, or everything around the globe as the end all be all of everything. I resist those notions. I am optimistic. I believe people could change. I believe not to say, hey, this person could be different. This person could break the mold. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for the person that could say, I'm different. I'm looking for the one that I could look at and say, you're different. But I'm also looking at the one that I can say, I want to be with for the rest of my life. I'm actually looking at the one that I could say, I trust you. I'm looking at the one I could say, you're it. Now, I'm not somebody who wants a lot, who does a lot. I'm somebody who believes in a few good things. Concealed carry and to protect yourself at all times. But I'm also about family and values. I made a mistake because I believed somebody was different than what they appeared to be, even when the signs showed me that they wasn't. And it hurts. It hurts because you knew, but you were fighting your own knowledge. And the hardest part, the absolutely hardest part of the game, is the acceptance that you made the mistake to try to continue forward with something that you know isn't there. That's on you. You have to own that now because you knew it wasn't there. The signs showed you it wasn't there. Your brain told you it's not there. But you refuse to accept it as reality that it's not there. So, because you refuse to accept reality, you have to deal with the circumstances. And the circumstances say, this is what it is. I didn't make a bigger mistake and go get married to said person, because if I married this person, it would only be worse, because that person doesn't want to be with you, and you're forcing this person into a narrative of they want to be with you. And it might be for different reasons that they don't. It's not that they don't want to be with you, it's because they don't want to let go of the life that they live now. So you have to understand and take that into consideration, that this is the life they live now. And because they're living this life now, they don't want to let that go. They just don't. Those narratives that they say about other people, those never change. And because they never change, the outlooks never change. They're always the same way, the same layout, the same formats. None of these people seem to understand or get the things that are laid out before them. That isn't anyone's fault. That's just the way it is. My fault was ignoring my own instincts and saying, I need to move forward and see what I can do to try to make things better and try to fix it and try to get everything back on course. That's my fault because it's not up to me. My mind was made up. I was very clear on where I was with the situation. And when you have someone who just doesn't get it, they just don't understand because one, their mind is young. They haven't been to the level where you have been. They haven't been to the plateau you have been. You've seen and experienced the world and life. You've traveled, you've been around. You know, these are the type of things that you want to basically benefit from in a lifestyle in a time that others wouldn't give you the time of day. Me, I am 100% on the level. I know what I want in life. So when I say, oh, that's nice. I know what I want in life. So when I say these are the goals I want to go towards, or this is the example I want to set in my life, these are the times that mean the most to me. This is the time where you grow. And you can't do that when people are not there to accept what you have laid out before them. Most people don't get it because it's not in them to get it. They don't understand it. What they understand is something very simple in life. They don't understand the simplicity of taking that leap of faith. And it takes two people to be in that mode. Two people have to be willing. Two people have to understand. Can't just be one. Because if it's one and then you go down that road with that other person, and the other person that just won't let go and you're forcing it, you will always be like that throughout your entire relationship, marriage, or how far it ever it goes. You'll be always trying to get that person to just let go. Enjoy yourself. Be in the moment. Do what you think is right. Have a mind of your own. I don't want a clone. I don't want a drone. I don't want to be with anybody who's controlled by someone else. I would never want that in my life. I would only want somebody who wants to grow, who sees the world and want to be ambitious and want to be a part of the world. Love everything, but out of a point of not submission, but a person that wants to be a part of you, that would be there to elevate you. If you're hurt, they want to help mend you, get you well, because they care and they love for your interests, not for their own interests. And that's the difference. The mistake I made was ignoring my own instincts that's told me no, no, and no, and no. So that's my fault. completely mine. If I date a woman, she's fine. Rest assured, she's fine. Now, right, I always stay 100 and give you the truth because I don't like to tell you a delusion. I want to tell you the real. I tried to fight to make sure this was the right one and everything else, and I just didn't want to accept it, but I have to accept it. So now that I have to accept it, and I've made the decision to accept it and move forward in my life, I feel bad because even though I shouldn't, I just do because I know what could have been. But the other person doesn't know what could have been because they were too afraid to take the step, the leap of faith. And that's only on them. So, on that note, I say learn from your mistakes and not be a victim of them. All right? I'm out. Shouts out to Kwame Brown, Bus Life, Ticket TV, LNS, Piping Tea, Commando Black TV, Jag Sports with Jose Rodriguez. Welcome to HDI TV. I'm out the door, y'all. Gonna go eat. When you feel, hey, when that situation hit, just go eat and go watch Civil War.